So Call of Duty finally dropped the Season 4 launch trailer for Black Ops 6 and Warzone. And they also dropped the roadmap. Let's take a look into it. I've already seen the trailer, but still I want to make a video on it. You know, you can't forget to have the legendary broken headset. You know what I mean? You're not tripping about it? Okay.
But we need someone who can crack them. Time to see an old friend.
We're gonna watch it all the way through, and then we're gonna break it down, like bit by bit, I guess, piece by piece, or whatever.
All right, Adler. Make me a deal. The new world order is at hand. Time to level the playing field.
Keep your heads on a gimbal for grief songs. Get them before they get you.
Come on, big fella. Let's paint the town red.
Silence, robot. What now? Time to deal with the devil.
So you see, he has the FFAR. This is Stitch, if you guys don't know. He's from Cold War, and he was also during the my personal favorite era of Warzone was the Cold War integration of Verdansk 84. I think is what it was called. That's personally my favorite. You know, you had the grid, you had Summit, you had Nakatomi Tower, you even had the factory that they added at airport. The only thing I didn't like was the stadium. They switched the stadium into like an old school stadium. That's my personal favorite era of Verdansk. And now Stitch is back. All this stuff like right here, this looks like multiplayer. They usually break it down in sections. This is most like the multiplayer maps and stuff like that. It looks like a prison map. I can't tell if that's I don't know what that is. That looks this looks like another map, multiplayer map. FBI, they got an FBI outfit coming, I guess. That's the new rocket launcher score streak thing. Now we're going to zombies. I've played zombies a little bit on this game, not too much. My favorite was Black Ops 2, obviously, or Black Ops 1 is goated too. People like Black Ops 3. I just pretty much like them all except for the shitty versions. This building looked like Nakatomi Tower. That's what it reminds me of a little bit, but it's not Nakatomi Tower. It has a different name. We'll find out in the roadmap. But I'm glad that they're adding this type of tower thing. These towers are usually fun. Stitch, that's probably like his legendary. It looked like he has 3 different. So far, it looks like he has multiple skins coming. But yeah, that was that for the trailer. Now we're gonna take a look at the roadmap. So here we are. They're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're adding 5. They're adding 5 new maps in the next season. 3 of them are coming right away. The other 2 are in season. Fringe is one of the ones in season. If you don't know what Fringe is, that's a map from Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 I liked, but I think it's overhyped, to be honest. Advanced Warfare is my favorite jetpack game. You know, after Advanced Warfare, I got tired with the jetpack games, but I can see why people liked it. You know, if that's your favorite Black Ops game, so be it. I personally like Black Ops 4. I know that's a hot take, but I was cold on Black Ops 4. I didn't have to worry about no more effing wall running and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But also Black Ops 4, I did not like for some. Black Ops 4 had supply drops. Nobody likes supply drops, and I'm glad they're gone. Okay, supply drops were a cancer to Call of Duty, and even Advanced Warfare had supply drops, and I like that game. but supply drops in general were just bad, you know what I mean? Sorry if I keep looking over here. I'm just looking at my screen. I don't know why I keep looking over there, but it's the same stuff. Supply drops, cancer. So then we got 3 new modes coming for multiplayer: team elimination, one in the chamber, party ops. I don't know what party ops is. Team elimination sounds like exactly what it is. Probably similar to search and destroy, but without the search and destroy. There's Grim Reaper score streak. It's the rocket launcher. It shows it right here. They got grief zombie modes coming. Then they got new gobble gums coming. Explosive flourish, flavor hex, rain burps. Then we got an ammo mod, shatter blast. And then we got new challenges for dark ops. And then limited time mode events for zombies: abomination challenge, starting room, and king of the dead. Now, I don't know what any of those are. They sound interesting. And then over here, down here, we have new weapons. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new weapons. A pickaxe in season, the Olympia in season, and then at the start we got the LC10 classic from Cold War. Technically it's not a classic because this is the second game it's in, but still it's a classic because it's the LC10 from Cold War. It used to snap. The FFAR1 classic. Then we got attachments. We got the G grip, which is in Battle Pass. And then we got the Strider .22 3-round burst mod. This most likely will be for like your marksman rifles or shotguns or something. Something that's a 22 caliber. You know what I mean? Then we got Stitch, the operator. I'm getting tired of all this demon and omen and all this devil worship and shit. I've said it before. I'll say it again. This shit is so fucking annoying. I can't stand when Call of Duty adds so much demon and devil worshipping bullshit. Now you might say, well, it's a shooting game. What do you expect? Doesn't mean you have to fucking add a demonic shit into it. Like, you know what I mean? You can keep that shit out of it. But it doesn't surprise me because you know where they're at? LA. I'm gonna be real with you. It doesn't surprise me, not one bit. And then we got new bundles. We got Tracer Pack, System Breach. That looks like it's a cool bundle. Now this right here, Ballerina from the world of John Wick. This is actually great because this means we still might have hope for John Wick to be added. Yes, we got Ballerina at coming, so that means down the road we still might have a possibility to get John Wick. Now we go to the Warzone part, the Overlook. This looks like some Judge Dredd, Nakatomi Tower from Die Hard type shit, you know what I mean? And then we got interactable cranes, which is downtown. All this stuff right here is downtown. We got horizontal zip lines. You know, not zip lines that go down and up, but horizontal. Well, that looks like it's going down and up, honestly, if you ask me. But regardless, we have horizontal zip lines. And then, I think these are the old school modes from back in Warzone 1. With the clash, when you had like 50 versus 50 or whatever. And it'd be one giant team on this side in a certain area of the map. Another team on this side in a certain area of the map, which was always fun. I loved playing the limited time modes during Verdansk, during Warzone 1. Havoc Royale, if you guys don't know what that is, that sounds like the Royale mode where you had a vehicle and you had to protect your vehicle, and if your vehicle like blew up or something, you were out or some shit like that. Resurgence Casual, I don't remember what Resurgence Casual is. That might not have been in the original Verdansk, the original Warzone, but I'm sure it was back in the day. It sounds familiar. And then they're bringing ranked play back to Resurgence. So that was only on Verdansk for one season, it seems like. Now next season, in season 5, I don't know if they'll bring it back to Verdansk, you know what I mean? They might keep it on Resurgence and stuff like that. So right after I got done recording this video, I ended up seeing a post by Charlie Intel. Ranked play on Verdansk will be from the beginning of season 4 to the end of season 4, and ranked play will also be on Rebirth, Resurgence at mid-season to the end of season 4. So basically, Verdansk ranked will be the whole entire season. Rebirth ranked will be from half season to the end of season. So from midpoint to the end of the season, we'll have 2 ranked at the same time, if that makes any sense. So then we got the hand cannon kill streak, which I thought they already added. Oh, this might be, this is for Warzone. So we got the hand cannon kill streak in Warzone. We got a search and destroy contract in Warzone. We got a new field upgrade, the door barricade. So we're going to be able to barricade doors, which if we're able to barricade doors, then does that mean we're able to unbarricade doors from the opposite side. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna get annoying. If somebody barricades up a door and they're hiding in a room that only that door goes into, how are we gonna get them? You know, the only way we're gonna get them is if we camp that door and the gas comes. So either that field upgrade is gonna need some damage took in, or time limit, or something, or some way to reverse that door barricade. Because if we do not have something to reverse it, it's just gonna be too OP. So it's gonna have to be some. There's gonna have to be something in play to counteract that. You know what I mean? Because if not, then it might be too strong. And then we got Loot Master perk, which sounds like what it is. Most likely you're gonna be able to find the best stuff in a box, but it's probably gonna be in a tier where, you know, your best perks are. So you'll have to, you know, sacrifice something maybe. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the Warzone perks. I usually use like the same 3 perks, like Ghost, something, and some Tempered, and I don't know, whatever. The one where you can have your gun out and you quick fix, I think is what it is. Other than that, I don't really pay attention to the perks. I always use the same perks in multiplayer for the longest. You know, I like the same perks I used back in the day, and I like to use the same perks now. So I don't know where this will be at in the tiers, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, whatever. I don't know. You know, and then we're gonna be able to add a care package. So while we're playing Warzone, you can buy a care package. Yes, you most likely have to go to the buy station, because every other kill streak is at the buy station. The care package will most likely be at the buy station as well. You know, you're gonna buy it, whatever, call it in, and you might get a UAV. You might get whatever, precision airstrike. I have no idea. You know, it's not out yet. But that's just what I'm assuming. Now, if you don't know what Grief is, I forgot to mention. Grief right here. Grief is an original BO2 mode where it was 4 against 4 in zombies. So it was a team versus a team in zombies. So 8 players. On town, it was too much because you got 8 people running around in this small ass map. You know what I mean? But yeah, there we have it. That was the Season 4 launch trailer for Black Ops 6, Call of Duty Warzone, and that also was the roadmap for Season 4. It's been your man, Coochie. I hope y'all enjoy. Peace out. Also, I don't know what the hell this shit is either.